Hello, everyone, and welcome to Our Ventura TV. I'm Sandra Siepak. On today's show, we'd like to welcome Kelsey Knoedler Perri. She is the Director of Public Relations for Road Scholar. It is a nonprofit leader in educational travel for older adults, and they serve thousands across the U.S. and worldwide, helping people that want to travel safely and securely. And they aid a lot of solo travelers and grandparents along with their grandkids. And we can't wait to hear more about it. So thank you so much, Kelsey, for being with us on the show today.
Thank you for having me.
Great. I'd like you to tell us a little bit more about the organization and a little bit of the history behind it.
Yeah, so Road Scholar has been around. We're celebrating our 50th anniversary next year. So
Okay.
we were founded in 1975 as Elder Hostels. So some of
Right.
your listeners may actually remember Elder Hostel from their parents or their aunts and uncles traveling. And essentially, we are a group travel organization, but our programs are focused all about learning. So when you travel with us on our programs, you sign up, you enroll in the program. Pretty much everything's included, including a lot of really great educational programming. And they're all designed for older adults over 50.
So I understand that Road Scholar is a nonprofit organization, and which is kind of unusual in the travel industry. So maybe you can explain a little of that.
Yeah, definitely. So as I said, everything we do is about learning. So that's what our mission is. Our mission is education and providing educational opportunities for older adults. And that has been our mission for 50 years. But, when we first started, it was more about bringing older adults to college campuses where they would stay in the dorms and they would, take classes in the lecture halls. We've evolved over the last 50 years to be more of an educational travel organization, but still everything we do is about learning. That is our mission and always will be. And also as part of our nonprofit mission, we offer scholarships, caregiver grants for full-time family caregivers. And our programs come at a very high value because we don't have profit margins built, big profit margins built into our pricing. So,
Good. Well, could you tell us a little bit more about the benefits of being a part of the organization?
yeah, so I would say just compared to independent travel, group travel is a really great option for older adults.
Okay.
Everything is completely taken care of. It's planned by our experts. You get experiences that you wouldn't get if you were traveling independently on your own. And you get the camaraderie of a group. That's a really big part of the programs
Sure.
that we offer. We hear our participants say time and time again that meeting with and, communing with the other peers of theirs is a really big benefit of the programs. And there's also, a safety in numbers, especially if you're a solo traveler, just knowing
Right.
that there's a group leader who's looking out for you, making sure that you show up at the right place at the right time and everything's kind of taken care of. So that's a really big thing. And as far as, traveling with other group travel, more of a commercial tour operator, I would
Okay.
say traveling with Road Scholar, there is that benefit of the nonprofit piece of it because we do focus on learning. We offer financial aid. The value is really unmatched. We don't nickel and dime people. So that's kind of the benefit of traveling with us.
All good to hear. Also, what about mobility challenges? That might be a concern for some people, especially seniors. So do you have programs for that type of thing?
Yeah, so the average age of our participant is 72. That's the average, but it really truly is an average because we serve people in their 50s and people in their 90s. So we have a huge breadth of programming in terms of destination, topic that you want to learn about, but also activity level. We have a huge breadth of different programs with different activity levels. So, and another big thing is that we're very detailed in our activity notes. So every single program, if you go on our website and you look at a program, it will give you an overall activity note for the whole trip and then a day-by-day itinerary that tells you exactly how many miles you're going to have to walk, how long you'll have to be sitting during the day. That's an issue for some people. Some people have balance issues. It's not just about
Right.
distance they can walk, but are you going to be walking on cobblestones? Are there hills that you're going to have to deal with? So that's something that we're very aware of. We're always thinking about. And so we give very detailed notes so that you can make sure you pick the right program for you.
All good. Um, you know, Solo traveling is becoming so popular. There's many, especially seniors, that want to travel and they may be by themselves. So, because it's becoming more popular, what about those programs for just solo travelers?
Yeah, we actually just launched our first trips just for solo travelers. So those will be departing in 2025, but they're available on our website already to enroll in. And that kind of, I think, just gives people a little bit more of a peace of mind that when they enroll in the program, there's going to be other
Right.
people like them, that they're not going to be the only person alone.
Right.
But I will say that 30% of our travelers are solo travelers.
Mhm.
So pretty much any trip that you come on with us, you're not going to be the only solo traveler. You can kind of rest assured that that's not going to happen. And also, the other people on the trips, there's couples, there's a mix of friends traveling together or siblings. So it's not just going to be a bunch of couples and you. And we've heard again and again from our solo travelers how welcome they feel on our programs, whether it's the solos only programs or any of our other programs. But I agree that we've definitely seen an increase in interest in solo travel over the past 10 or so years.
Right. And, because there may be some people that might be a little bit nervous or apprehensive about traveling on their own. So I think that might be something that they would be concerned about. So, as a solo traveler and being a little bit apprehensive about that, how would you address that?
Yeah, I would say, I mean, just take the leap and go for it. I think that, all you have to do is get yourself to the trip. Once you get to the trip, if you travel internationally and you book flights through us, we'll pick you up at the airport. We'll get you the first hotel in the program. So you have somebody looking out for you the whole time. You're going to feel welcome in the group. Our culture of our participants and our camaraderie aspect is going to make you feel really welcome right away. And you have that sense of security of being with the group. You're
Sure.
not going to be the only solo in the group. And you'll hopefully make lifelong friends. We've heard so many times about people who are solo travelers. Maybe they get matched with a roommate or they meet somebody else on the trip who's a solo traveler, and then they travel together again for years to come. So you might even find a travel companion to travel with in the future. And another thing I would say too is if you are a solo traveler, you're a little bit nervous about it. We have a Facebook group called the Women of Rhodes Scholar Facebook group, and that's over 30,000 people in that group. It's such an amazing, engaged group of women. A lot of them are solo travelers, and a lot of people we see, week after week, people saying the same thing. I'm a little nervous, maybe I'm widowed. I traveled with my husband before and I want to get back out there,
Right.
but I'm nervous to go on my own. And you will see in the comments within an hour just literally hundreds of comments of people saying, go out there, do it. I was in the same situation and Road Scholar was great for me. So I think what you'll find as a solo traveler is you will come home feeling very empowered and you won't be nervous after that.
Right. And I was really interested to see that you have a grandparent program. And that really is something so nice to see where grandparents can bring their grandkids on a trip, even if they're a solo traveler. So that was something that kind of caught my eye. And I wanted you to talk real briefly about that.
Yeah, definitely. So we have our grandparent programs and our family programs. So the
Yeah.
grandparent programs are what sometimes in the travel industry are referred to as skip gen. So you have just the grandparents and the grandkids traveling together. And then we have family programs where you can travel with three generations. But I think those grandparent programs are what are really special. I think there's just something really unique about taking the parents out of the equation and having the grandparents and the grandkids traveling together. Not only do you create lifelong memories and you strengthen your bond, but you really get to know each other as people. Without the parents there, your grandkids get to know you as a person and what
Oh,
you
yeah.
enjoy, and you get to share your passions with them, and you get to see how your grandkid interacts with other kids that they're meeting, out of just like that home environment. So they're really, really unique and really special experiences.
It is. That's such a good experience for them too. I wanted you to see if you could share the website with our viewers for more information.
Yes, so you can find Road Scholar and learn more about us. You can search all of our programs at roadscholar.org. So that's www.road.scholar.org.
Very good. I want to thank you, Kelsey Knoedler Perri, Director of Public Relations for Road Scholar, for sharing so many good thoughts with us today about your organization and all that you do for so many.
Thank you so much. It was fun to be
Great.
here.
Thank you. And thank all of you for joining us today on Our Ventura TV. I'm Sandra Siepak. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye, everyone.